It's 2024, and I know we are deep into the year already, but as they say, it is better late than never. You can still make the most of the remaining months of the year by becoming a freelancer. Now, if you're wondering what freelancing is and what it is all about, well, wonder no more because I will be sharing the basics of freelancing right here on the Soft Skill Network. We're going to be answering a few questions, and our very first question is, what is freelancing? Freelancing is the practice of working independently for a person or for an organization for a period of time. You may have heard of terms like working from home, working remotely, remote jobs. Yes, these are terms used to describe the freelancing practice. So if you are working from home for a person or for an organization, then we can say you are a freelancer. Freelancing lets you offer your skills and your services in exchange for a fee. Now, our next question, what are the benefits and challenges of freelancing? Okay, so the first benefit of freelancing is you get to choose who to work for. Okay, so when you are informed of the requirements of your potential clients, you get to know what they like, what they don't like, the little thing about them. And if you're not okay, yes, you can decline. So they don't choose you, you choose them. Another benefit of freelancing is you have a flexible work schedule. Yes, so some of these freelance projects require you work full-time. Sometimes you get to work part-time. Sometimes you get to work on contracts basis. But freelancing gives you the opportunity to do other things. So you don't have to freelance 2/7, okay? So you can do your freelancing and then you can venture in other jobs, you can do other businesses, and you can do other things that require your time. Now, another benefit of freelancing is you get to set your price. That's a very, very wonderful benefit. You get to set your price so you are not underpaid. Okay, so to the extent possible, you get to set your price. The reason why I said to the extent possible is because at the end of the day, sometimes we freelancers dance to the tune of our potential clients. Okay, so these prices can be negotiable, of course. So if you set your price and a client comes and says, oh, I'm not okay with the price, can you do this? And you see that, okay, you can still do the job for that amount, then you can go for it. But the beauty is you're not underpaid, okay? You are paid for your work, for the work that you do. Then another benefit is you choose the kind of work, okay? As a freelancer, as a content writer and a script writer, I get to choose not to write adult content or erotic content. So if the client wants me to write on those things, I can respectfully decline. And that's the same for you. If you want to start freelancing, you get to choose the kind of work you want to do and the kind of work you will not do. Okay, no one is going to punish you for that. Now, the challenges of freelancing. The first challenge is finding a job, especially for beginners. I remember when I started freelancing, for months, I did not land a single job. Okay, I'm not telling you this to discourage you. I know that there are others whose stories are different from mine. And when I started freelancing, I didn't really know the in and out of it. Okay, I didn't know what to do. I was a novice, I was an amateur. Okay, so watch out for the channel because I will be sharing you tips of how to land your first job in a month, in a few days, in a few weeks. Okay, so you won't have to experience, you won't have to get my kind of experience. Yes. Now, another challenge is unpredictable income. So basically, when you say you want to start freelancing, you do not get to control the amount of money that comes into your account. You do not get to control the amount of jobs. Okay, so sometimes you can have tons of jobs and you get to be picky, but there are seasons where really you just be out there, nothing for weeks, months, nothing. But like I said, I will be sharing tips of, how to solve this problem, so you won't be left stranded. Yes, so that at least once in a while you will get jobs. So watch out for the video on my channel. Now, another challenge is isolation. This is very serious. Okay, as beautiful and sweet as freelancing is, the idea of working from home can be frustrating, especially if you're living alone. Okay, so you're just there in your house with your system and you're just working. Okay, you don't get to talk to people, you don't get to meet different people, you don't get to interact with people that much. You're just confined to your space. So the tendency to be lonely and depressed is there. But to solve this problem, you have to care for yourself. And what this means is you have to regularly exercise. Okay, before you start a job, you can just do 10-15 minutes of exercise before you start. And then in between your job, try to take breaks. 5 minutes breaks, to do gentle stretches, to leave your work zone for that minute, and then just do something different to refresh and energize yourself. Yes, that can really help. Okay, so eat good food, keep yourself hydrated, don't stress yourself out. Do some me time. Okay, do things that connect with you, that resonate with you, things like that. Try to have a work-life balance. When you do those things, then you can get the most of freelancing. Now, the third question is, what are the services offered by freelancers? Well, there are tons of services offered by freelancers, so many. Okay, some of these are categorized. So we have graphic designing, we have writing. Under writing, we have content writing, technical writing, SEO writing, blog writing, article writing. We have B2B writing, we have copywriting, and then we have translation, we have transcription, we have music and audio, we have photography, we have AI, we have proofreading and editing, we have virtual assistant. I'm going to be talking a bit about this in my subsequent videos. We have data. Under data, we have data analysis, we have data annotation, data programming, data entering, research, and many more. There are tons of services offered by freelancers. So if you're about to start freelancing and you have one or more of these skills, then you're fortunate. But if you do not have any of these skills, that is no problem. Okay, we have YouTube channels such as this one, where you can learn how to how to gain the knowledge, how to gain the skill, so that you can start working. Or you can register for courses online like Coursera, Udemy. Yes, and this is nice because you get to have your certificates. Yes, so after your course, you are given a certificate, and sometimes clients would ask for your certificate, to make them know that you actually learned that skill and you are capable to solve their problems for them. So you can have your registered courses on Coursera, Udemy, and others. Then our last question is how to get started. Now, to get started, you will need your device. When I say your device, I mean your smartphone and your laptop. And you will also need a stable network connection, because most of these jobs require you use the internet. I mean, communicating with your clients on freelancing platforms require you use the internet. So a stable network connection is important. Now, the next step is to identify your strengths and skills. Okay, so from the list of services offered by the freelancers, you have to know the one you can do. Okay, I'll give you an example. I remember when I started freelancing, I said, okay, I want to learn more about content writing, and I loved it. And then I wanted to do data annotation. Of course, I started data annotation, but it wasn't really something I could do. Okay, I had no passion for it. I did not just have the strength to do it. Data annotation was not part of my strengths and skills, so I had to ditch it. So that's what I'm saying. So you don't have to do everything, okay? Just try to identify the things you can do, try to identify your strengths and skills, and then follow through on that. Next is you want to identify your niche or specialty, okay? As mentioned earlier, you cannot do everything. So if you want to focus on writing, what kind of writing? Okay, do you want to do content writing? Do you want to do technical writing? Do you want to do copywriting? Okay, for instance, I'm a content writer, but I am not a copywriter. That's not my specialty. That's not my niche. Yes, so copywriting can be done by others who want to do copywriting, those whose niche is copywriting. So identify your specialty and then try to be an expert. You can't be perfect 100%, but try to be an expert in that niche. Now, the next step is you want to build a portfolio. You want to build samples, because there are clients who would want you to provide samples of your work. But the challenge is, what if you're a beginner and you don't have any portfolio, you don't have any work at all, no sample or nothing? Well, you can create one for yourself. For instance, let's say you want to do data annotation. You've learned data annotation and you feel you are okay, you are ready to start data annotation. So you can just decide to do projects, okay? Just find an image online and then annotate the image, keep it aside as a portfolio or as a sample in case the client asks for it. If you are an SEO writer, you can decide to pick any topic of your choice, go online to do research, incorporate SEO guidelines into creating that content, and then you keep it aside just in case a potential client asks for a sample. So that's what we mean by building a portfolio. The more samples you create, the more chance you get of getting a job. And the last is finding clients. Okay, so to find clients, you can do that on freelance platforms, online platforms, and there are so many of them. We have Upwork, we have Fiverr, we have Freelancer, and so many more. So watch out for my channel because I will be talking on this aspect. Yes, I'll be dealing more on this aspect later on. Then you can also find clients through referrals. Okay, you can also find clients through social media marketing. So you can, when you have a project, when you have a gig, you have created a gig for yourself, you can go online, you can use Twitter, you can use Telegram, you can even use your WhatsApp status, you can use LinkedIn to advertise your gig and hope that a potential client will find you. You can use cold pitching. Okay, so all of these will help you get started on your freelancing. So that is it for Freelancing 101. I hope you enjoyed the video. So if you have any question, any other thing you want to know, drop it in the comment section and I will do my best to answer the question. And then if you're new here, please subscribe to my channel and turn on your notification icon so you can be notified when a new video is posted. And please give me a thumbs up if you like this video so that it will motivate me to produce more value to you guys. Thanks for watching again. Bye.